I can understand English, but I cannot speak in English. Guys, this is a very common question of each and every English learner who want to learn English and who want to speak in English. This is a very common question. They can understand English very well, but they cannot speak in English. They are not able to speak in English. Do you know why it happens? I tell you. Guys, when you meet someone and they talk to you in English and they ask something to you, then what do you do? They ask you something, then what do you do? Tell me, guys, what do you do? I tell you, first you think in your mind. You think a lot. You think so much that what grammar they have used, what types of sentences they have used, what types of grammar I should use, what types of sentences I should use, what words, what vocabs I should use. You think a lot. You search for the sentences, you search for the grammar, that what you have to use. You think a lot in your mind. You pressure a lot in your mind. That's why you are not able to speak in English. You are not able to speak in English because you think a lot in your mind. You are translating. Guys, do you know why we can easily speak in Hindi? Why? Because there is two reasons. The first one is English is our native language. That's why we can easily speak and we can easily understand. But why we can easily speak in Hindi? Why? Guys, when you are speaking Hindi, you are thinking in Hindi also. That's why you can easily speak in Hindi. But when you are speaking in English, you are not thinking in English. You are thinking in Hindi in your mind. That's why you cannot speak in English. That's why you are not able to speak in Hindi. Guys, you have to change your thinking perspective. Okay, that when you are speaking English, you have to think in English. Okay, you don't have to think in Hindi. When you will use to think in English, when your mind will use to think in English, your tongue, your mouth will speak English. Definitely. So you have to think in English. Okay. Easily we can speak in Hindi because while speaking Hindi we are thinking in Hindi. That's why we can express we can express our feelings easily in Hindi. But when we are speaking English, we cannot express our feeling because we are thinking in Hindi, then we are trying to convert into it English, and then we are speaking. Guys, while talking, we don't have time to think. So you don't try to think in English. Whatever you want to say, just try to speak in English. Okay, try to speak in English. You don't try to think in Hindi and then try to convert it and then try to speak it. Okay, you have to you have to train your brain to use to in try to think in English. You have to train your brain. Okay, and then also you will speak in English. Okay, guys, here two things lacking in your English learning. There are two things lacking in your English learning. First one is proactive practice. Yes, guys, you are waiting for the time that time will come, then you will speak. You are waiting. Guys, I tell you, don't wait for the correct time. Correct time will never come. Don't wait for time. Just practice. Just maintain a fixed time to practice. Okay, whatever time you have, it's up to you. Just maintain a fixed time, that 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour you have to practice. Just fix a time, maintain a time. Okay, आपको एक टाइम फिक्स करना है कि आपको इतने बजे से इतने बजे तक आपको सिर्फ इंग्लिश बोलनी है. आपको हिंदी नहीं बोलना है. हिंदी का एक सिंगल वर्ड भी आपको नहीं बोलना है. एवरीथिंग यू हैव टू स्पीक इन इंग्लिश। आपको ये सोचना है, राइट और रॉन्ग डजेंट मैटर, बट आपको इंग्लिश बोलना है। आपको एक टाइम फिक्स कर लेनी है, 7 से 7:30, 8 से 8:30, या फिर 8:15, 15 मिनट, 20 मिनट, वट एवर टाइम यू हैव, आपको वो फिक्स करनी है। और आप जो भी काम कर रहे हो ना, जब आपका टाइम हो जाए तो आपको उसे छोड़ छाड़ के बिल्कुल भागते हुए आना है अपनी प्रैक्टिस के लिए। जिस तरह से स्कूल की बेल बजती है और हम खेल को छोड़कर तुरंत अपनी क्लास अटेंड करने जाते हैं, उसी तरह से आपका ये फिक्स टाइम इतना सॉलिड होना चाहिए कि आप कुछ भी कर रहे हो ना, तो उसे छोड़कर आपको अपनी प्रैक्टिस के लिए आना ही आना है। ये आपको फिक्स करना है, अपने माइंड में सेट करना है। So just set your mind, fix your time, maintain your time and practice every day, and then you will be able to speak in English. Okay, the second thing is you are not addressing that you don't have courage. You are not addressing, guys, because of courage you are not speaking. Guys, just think in your mind, do you think you will be able to learn something new without courage? No, it is not possible. If you want to learn something new, so you have to gather your courage, but you don't have courage to start something new. You don't have courage, you have lack of courage. Okay, that's why you are not able to speak in English. You have lack of courage to start something new. You have a lot of courage, but you fear that somebody will laugh at you, somebody will talk to you, someone will talk about you. You laugh. Guys, if somebody laugh, let them laugh. If some will talk about negative, then let them talk. अपना क्या जाता है, अगर कोई बात करता है करने दो, अगर कोई हंसता है हंसने दो, क्या दिक्कत है? You have to think in your mind and you have to gather your courage and try to speak in English. Try to speak. When you gather your courage, and definitely you will do it. Okay, so guys, both things you have to courage. Okay, and after that definitely your English will improve. You will be able to speak. Just prepare your brain to think in English. Whenever you sit idle, whenever you sit alone, just try to think in English. Okay, when you think in English, your mind used to think in English, and when the time comes to speak in English, automatically words and sentences will flow from your mouth. Definitely you will, you definitely you have to do it. Definitely it will happen when you will practice. And guys, the more you practice, the more you will be comfortable to talk with someone. Okay, so practice, do practice, take your time, and practice is the key. Guys, practice is the key. So you have to practice and train your brain. So guys, I hope I am able to make you understand. If you understand whatever I am trying to say to you, so please do it. Definitely you will be able to improve. You will be able to express to yourself. Okay, you don't have to feel shy, you don't have to feel embarrassed. Just gather your courage, and with the courage just start your English. Okay, start your English and fix a time. Start your English according to your time. Definitely one day that will definitely come, you will be able to speak in English. I hope guys I am trying to make you understand, and you understand that whatever I am trying to say to you. If you understand, if you like the video, so please give a thumbs up and do a comment in the comment box, and see you in the next video. Till then, take care.